Hello, this is Richard. In today's video, I will discuss the history of deers. Have you ever wondered how long deers have been gracing our planet? Well, let's dive into this intriguing world and embark on a journey through time. Our story begins millions of years ago during the Miocene epoch, around 20 million years back. It was during this time that the first deer-like creatures, known as tragulids or chevrotains, made their debut. These pint-sized predecessors were a far cry from the majestic creatures we're familiar with today. They were closer in size to a rabbit than a modern-day deer, but they set the stage for what was to come. As the eons rolled by, these early deer evolved, adapting to their changing environments. Fast forward to about 10 million years ago, and we start seeing the emergence of deer species more recognizable to us. These deer began developing antlers, a trait that has become a defining characteristic of the deer family. Today, there are around 60 different species of deer scattered across the globe. From the robust moose of North America, standing at a towering 6 feet at the shoulder, to the petite poodoo of South America, barely reaching 1.5 feet in height, the diversity within the deer family is truly astounding. Deers inhabit a wide range of habitats, from the snowy tundra of the Arctic, where the resilient reindeer reside, to the balmy rainforests of South Asia, home to the elusive sambar deer. Some, like the white-tailed deer, have become incredibly adaptable, thriving in forests, grasslands, and even suburban areas. So you see, the history of deer is a captivating tale of evolution and adaptation. These resilient creatures have not only survived, but thrived through countless environmental changes, from ice ages to global warming. Their journey tells a story of resilience, adaptability, and the relentless drive for survival. In the grand scheme of Earth's history, deer have been a relatively recent addition, yet they have left an indelible mark, shaping ecosystems and captivating humans with their grace and beauty. From prehistoric times to our current era, deers have indeed been a fascinating species. And this is just the beginning of our exploration into the world of deers. So, stay tuned as we delve deeper into their diet, health, and intricate relationship with us humans. Ever pondered over what fills the stomach of these graceful creatures? Let's unravel the mystery of the deer diet. Deer are herbivores, which means they have a menu full of plants. But their dietary preferences are not just limited to grass. They eat a wide range of vegetation, and their diet changes with the seasons. In the springtime, when new plants start to sprout, deer munch on fresh leaves, grass, and clover. This season is a veritable smorgasbord for them, with plentiful food options available. As summer rolls in, their diet shifts to include more herbs, weeds, and garden plants. They also love to snack on berries and other fruits when they can find them. It's like a summer fruit salad for deer. When autumn arrives, acorns and other nuts become the main staple of their diet. These high-energy foods provide the necessary fat reserves for the upcoming winter. It's their version of bulking up for the cold season. During the harsh winter months, deers are known to consume twigs, bark, and shrubs. It's not as appetizing as their spring or summer meals, but it's about survival during these frigid months. Now let's talk about the diet differences between species. For example, the diet of a white-tailed deer in North America is quite different from a red deer in Europe. White-tailed deer enjoy a varied diet of grass, leaves, twigs, fruits, and nuts, while red deer primarily feed on grasses, sedges, and dwarf shrubs. It's fascinating how these creatures adapt their diet according to the resources available in their specific habitats. And it's not just about availability. The dietary choices of deer also play a significant role in shaping the vegetation of their habitats. So, if you've ever wondered why a deer is hanging out in your garden, munching on your plants, well, it's probably just looking for a change in its regular menu. Whether it's grass, shrubs, or acorns, deers sure do know how to keep their diet diverse. Like any other creature, deers too face their share of health concerns. Ever wondered what they might be? Let's dive into the world of deer health. One of the most common health issues that deers face is chronic wasting disease, also known as CWD. This fatal condition affects the brain and nervous system of deer, causing them to lose weight, behave abnormally, and eventually die. Imagine a deer, once robust and full of life, becoming a mere shadow of its former self. It's a heartbreaking sight. CWD is contagious and can spread through contact with infected deer or contaminated environments. It's a significant concern for wildlife management as it threatens deer populations and ecosystems where they play a crucial role. Unfortunately, there's no known cure or vaccine for CWD, which makes prevention and control efforts all the more critical. But CWD is not the only health concern for deers. Parasites are another common issue. Ticks, lice, and worms can all plague deer, causing discomfort and in severe cases can lead to health complications. In particular, ticks are a significant concern as they can transmit diseases such as Lyme disease, which can also affect humans. Deer can also suffer from foot rot, a bacterial infection that causes lameness. This condition can be debilitating for deer, making it difficult for them to evade predators or find food. And let's not forget about the impact of harsh weather conditions. Severe winters can lead to malnutrition and starvation, while hot summers can cause dehydration. In essence, the life of a deer isn't just about gracefully leaping through the forest. It's a constant battle against diseases, parasites, and the elements. Yet, despite these challenges, deers continue to thrive and enchant us with their beauty and grace, a testament to their resilience and adaptability. From parasites to diseases, the life of a deer isn't always as serene as it seems. Man and deer have shared the earth for millennia, but what does this relationship look like? Let's journey back to ancient times when our ancestors first encountered these graceful creatures. Deers were more than just passive inhabitants of the landscape. They were an integral part of human survival. Their meat provided sustenance, their hides offered warmth, and their antlers became tools and weapons. As societies evolved, so did our interaction with deer. In many cultures, deer were revered and held a sacred place in art, mythology, and religious rituals. In Celtic mythology, for instance, the deer was a symbol of the divine and the gateway to the otherworld. In Native American cultures, the deer represented gentleness and was seen as a messenger of the spirit world. Fast forward to the industrial age, a time of drastic change. Urbanization and deforestation encroached upon deer habitats, leading to a decline in their populations. Deer, once a symbol of the untamed wilderness, were now being pushed to the fringes of their natural domains. But let's not forget, humans are also capable of compassion and conservation. In response to the dwindling deer numbers, wildlife conservation efforts sprang up around the world. National parks and reserves were established, providing a safe haven for these elegant creatures. Strict hunting laws were enacted to protect them from overhunting. Today, our relationship with deer is a complex tapestry, woven with threads of admiration, necessity, and conflict. On one hand, we marvel at their grace and beauty, capturing their images in photographs and paintings. On the other hand, they can be seen as a nuisance, especially in areas where they are overpopulated, causing damage to crops and gardens, or leading to dangerous collisions on roadways. Yet it's important to remember that these conflicts are often a result of our encroachment into their habitats. As we strive for coexistence, it's crucial that we continue to respect and protect these magnificent animals. Our relationship with deers is complex, marked by both respect and conflict. And so where do deers stand in today's world, and what does the future hold for them? Well, let's dive into it. Deer populations are scattered across the globe, from the dense forests of North America to the snowy plains of Northern Europe and down to the grasslands of South America. They're a diverse group with over 60 species, each with their own unique characteristics and habitats. However, the current status of deers is a mixed bag, with some populations thriving while others are under threat. Urbanization, deforestation, and climate change are some of the major challenges deers face today. As human settlements expand into their natural habitats, many species of deer are finding it harder to survive. But it's not all doom and gloom. Despite these challenges, deer are resilient creatures. In some areas, they've adapted remarkably well to human presence, finding new homes in urban parks and green spaces. And then there are the conservation efforts. Around the world, dedicated individuals and organizations are working hard to protect these graceful creatures. They're creating protected habitats, implementing responsible hunting practices, and educating the public about the importance of coexisting with wildlife. For example, in North America, the white-tailed deer, once on the brink of extinction, has made a remarkable comeback thanks to concerted conservation efforts. In some parts of the world, deer are considered sacred and are protected by cultural traditions and laws. In Japan, the Sika deer roam freely in the city of Nara, where they're revered as divine messengers. In other parts of the world, like New Zealand, deer are introduced species, and their populations are managed to prevent them from harming native ecosystems. So the story of deer in today's world is complex, filled with challenges but also hope. It's a story of resilience, adaptation, and the enduring bond between humans and nature. Our actions and choices will shape the future of these magnificent creatures. As we move forward, it's crucial that we continue to coexist with deers, ensuring their survival for generations to come. Please like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good day.